Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back. It's time to start a brand new game today. We're going to be checking out Solasta Crown of the Magister, which is a recently released game based on 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rules. And I think it sticks to the theme and setting and rules pretty well, so we shall see how this goes. Hi, Tiger Faust. Welcome back. It's going to be an interesting game. I've not played any of it before, so I think we'll jump straight in and make some characters, and we will try and name some of these characters after people in chat, as we like to do. So, let's pick a challenge level for this. There's only one campaign, which suggests to me that there might be expansions or DLC for this. There's something to look out for. Also, the developers very kindly saw me talking about this game on Twitter. Not specifically about this game, but a list of games that I said I was looking forward to playing this May, which have now gone past, and they just sent me a key for it. So, yes, big shout out and thanks to them for that. That's very kind of them. Difficulty... We'll go authentic mode for players who want the authentic tabletop rule set. We want to make it easier, and I don't think we want to make it harder for the first playthrough. So let's go. Right, let's pick. It looks like we're picking 4 characters. I think you can have 6 in the party in total. I might be wrong about that. Let's make pre-gen, personal, new character. We're going to have 4 characters. Okay, I'm going to make myself first, whilst the chat loads up and see who we get in there. This could be fun. There is so many characters I like playing. As you know, I have quite a history in archery, so I always like playing ranged or ranger characters, in particular in D&D. But I do that too often, and I'm going to play something a bit different. I also like playing paladins. We're going to have a paladin in the party, but not as myself. I think we're going to go for a rogue, because as you know, I do like breaking into places and things that I'm not supposed to be in all my games. Poetic Wine, welcome back. How's it going? Let's go for a half-elf. I am, in fact, myself, half-elven. Then if you can see, the half-pointy ear on there. The other one isn't. I forget which it is. I think it's this one that's the pointy ear. The other one's rounded. So that's my claim to my half-elven ancestry. Don't know when that came in. Someone had an affair that they shouldn't have done in the family, I think. But I am indeed a half-elf. So let's go for this. Now, I've had a look through the character creator. This seems pretty in-depth, like the new 5th edition rules seem to be. I've played a little bit of 5th edition tabletop. There's no cross-classing, multi-classing, I think, in this at the moment. So we're going to go with a rogue. Roguish archetypes. We can display the subclass choices at level 3. Excellent. So we could then go into a shadowcaster, messing with magic. A dark weaver. Secret society that extends throughout the kingdom. They've developed techniques to improve their mobility in all 3 dimensions and mastered the art of poison crafting. Possibly, or just a good old thief. Proving their agility and stealth, they learn skills useful for delving into ancient ruins, reading unfamiliar languages, and using magic items they normally couldn't employ. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of being a thief. I'm going to play a rogue. Let's go with that. Roguish. Okay, next. And this is where it gets kind of complicated, because we now have to pick a background. Now, we get to change the face later on, don't worry. I don't intend to look like that. A lowlife. Born in the streets, you've always been discarded by most commoners and learned to survive with close to nothing. This made you tough and resourceful. Manners and education are not your strong suit, but you have learned to compensate with other qualities. I don't know if that's the type of rogue I want to be, but aristocrat, definitely not. A lawkeeper, no. Temple, philosopher, sellsword, maybe. I'm thinking spy might be fun. You spent years working as a low-level diplomatic aide, learning the tricks of spycraft between the Principality, the New Empire, and the Kingdom of Galavan. You've chosen not to take sides and never become an official spy, but you've retained the skills necessary for your emancipation. Emancipation? Oh, well, if that's the word they're choosing, I will not argue with it. I'm going to go with spy, because I like to have a bit of persuasion skill and stuff like that on my characters, my main characters when I play them. So I think this is fitting in quite nice. Proficient in stealth and deception, proficient with nature and poisonous kit, choose 2 additional languages. Background, personality flags, choose 2. Pragmatism, tendency to value practicality over principles. I think that's only right for a rogue. Greed, value wealth and comfort above all else. I don't know about that. Cynicism, tendency to scoff at principles and values. I'm not sure that is the type of... Caution, take care of one's own safety above all. I think I might go with caution. I don't think this has a huge effect on game. I think it's more has an effect on the sort of quips that your character comes out with and their voice lines. I don't know. I might be totally wrong on this. Markgfl, spy and 00 agent of MI6. Well, of course, I can't talk about what I did in previous employment, obviously. So I'm afraid I'm unable to either confirm or deny that speculation. Let's see. Additional personality flags, choose true. Altruism. Always try and help those in need. I do that in RPGs because I can't bring myself to ever play an evil character in RPG. I sometimes set out to, and I fail at the first hurdle because it doesn't seem fun. It just doesn't seem fun. And also, this tends to get you more quests and rewards, so I tend to go for that. Authority, rules and beliefs. No, they tend to apply to other people when I'm playing these games. Greed, violence, egoism. Put oneself, friends and family first at the expense of others. Possibly. Friends and family. It's not just oneself. Let's go with altruism, because I like the idea of that. Kindness. Prefer to make friends rather than enemies. Depends on the person. I think I might go with greed. Let's see. I don't know what difference this will make. I'm going to click greed on this character. Right. Okay. So it's picking. Now, I kind of like the dice rolling system for getting your character stats, but I am not going to play an average character. That would be a fairly average character. I mean, that's average across the board. That's pretty dull. I don't want to go with point buying because that seems an artificial way of doing it. No, it's not bad. We're going to go with... We're going to re-roll the dice till we get something good, but I'm not going to have any... We're playing heroes here. I'm not going to have any single-digit scores, so re-roll the dice. I was going to say that would do. That's a really good start. We could have a 7 in something. No, let's re-roll the dice. I don't want any 4s. No single-digit scores. Come on, game. Give me something good. That'll do. I'll take that. 17 and 16 is really good. So, as a rogue, your most important ability scores are dexterity, obviously, constitution, and intelligence. That works out quite nicely. I want a bit in charisma because I like it. We're going to go with 12 in strength and 11 in wisdom. I think that'll do. That's quite nice. This is quite nice stuff. That was a good set of rolls, I think. I like that. Increase. Do I get to... Oh, do I actually get to spend this? I thought this was automatically done. I get 2 points. So, charisma plus 2 that's going to get automatically. So I can't move that because that's from the ancestry. And then 2 other points by 1 point each. Oh, I might get the wisdom up for a +1 on everything. Yeah, that gives me a +1 on those rolls now. I don't think the strength will it? No, that won't go to +2, so take that away. Is it... It's even numbers where it goes up 1, so... dexterity is the main stat. I think I'm going to go for it. That's a big main stat. So, rogues also get lots of skills in these rules. This is really nice. Ancestry, class and background let you choose proficiencies in skills, tools, feats, and languages. So, ancestry skills, choose 2. These can be pretty much anything. It's just basically what ancestry that you've come up with. So, a half-elf. Pick any of these. Perception would be good. Let's have perception. Can I pick it twice? No. Perception... Sleight of hand, we should be able to get that as class skills. In class expertise, we should be able to really focus on something. Persuasion, I think that will come in on class skills. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to go with it because we're a spy. We're going to go with persuasion. I like that. Class skills. It could have been in this anyway. Okay, can we go back one then? Oh, no, not to here. Oh, next. Next. That's fine. We haven't lost anything. So we want perception. That might have been one anyway, but we're going for it. Insight. Wisdom check decides whether you can determine the true intentions of a creature, such as when searching out a lie. I think that would be quite good. I think, yeah, that's going to be our politician side, our spy side of it. Perception and insight. 2 good choices. Class skills. It's got to be sleight of hand. Has to be. This is what we're going for. Persuasion. We pick one here. I think I want that in there. Performance. I don't want to delight an audience. Intimidation. Investigation. Spying. Yeah, let's go with that. And let's go with athletics as well. Climbing, jumping or swimming. Okay, I'm an athletic spy. I am 007. Class expertise. 2 trained skills or thieves' tools to become expert. Double proficiency. This gives me what? Small file, set of lockpicks, small mirror and a pair of pliers. Useful for disarming traps and opening locks. Well, I want that. And sleight of hand, I am thinking. Planting an object someone else or concealing an object on your person. Maybe that's not what I think it is. I'm thinking that's used for opening locks and stuff. Stealing stuff. Maybe I don't need to go any further than that. Stealth wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Deception. Yeah, let's go stealth. Right, we are half-elf. We can pick one ancestry language. Dwarvish. Terran, a dialect of the primordial language. I don't actually know. Don't know what to go for here. Let's go Goblin. And background languages. Terran and Old Temerian. Done. Alright, let's see what faces we've got here. This could be quite funny. Good stats. I like these stats, so this is good. Let's put that in. Of the family. Tanir. Ulfborn. Malmanch. Reed. Ulfborn. Rivers. Reed. Leafheart. Reed. Reed's coming up quite a bit. King. Ulfborn. Rivers. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot of randomness in this. Towers. Mark of the family Towers. We'll go with Ulfborn. Give me another face though. Is this? Okay, actually, let's lose the beard for one thing. And then we can see what we're looking at. And the hair shape. Desperate, dodgy characters, these. Hello, Avengi, how are you? Let's find us another face. He looks like someone I've seen on TV recently. Man, the faces. They also look a little bit out of proportion in size compared to the body, but maybe that's just me. Who does he look like? Actually, I think I know who it is, but I don't think I want to say. It's another YouTuber. Okay, there's not a lot of choices in face here, actually. Well, we'll go with something that looks a bit rancid. Man. The hair... Oh, hang on. What is that? What is that? Can we zoom out? Getting better. Oh, let's go back. I found the hair I want. We're going with that hair. Beard shape. I don't think we want beard. Oh, man. The textures on that beard. No. That's one hell of a beard. No, let's ditch the beard. Let's put some proper haircut. Oh, skin tones? I thought that was hair colour. A little bit pink is that. I know I was out in the sun for a while yesterday, but it wasn't for that long. That looks green to me on there, but we'll go with it. It was actually hair colour I wanted. It's adding too much red into that. That'll do. That'll do. I think we're getting there, actually. I think I'm quite liking this. It looked like... The beard that we put on, it looked like that expanding foam filler that you use for filling cracks around doorways and windows and stuff. It's kind of weird. It's just like mass fuzz. It also looks like if you pushed your finger into it, the indent would stay there for eternity. It wouldn't spring back. Those are kind of weird. We'll save them for the dwarves. All right, that's looking like a decent character, actually. I didn't think we were going to get a character that looked half good. Physique. Whoa. That is definitely more me. Can we not zoom out on this? Age. We'll keep... I never like adding the age onto these because they just look... They tend not to look older. They just look very haggard. I don't know. We'll stick with the... We'll stick with that. Pronoun, he. Oh, it's nice that they have the choices, I guess. Give us a voice.
Looks like you did that all your life.
That's better.
A bit of light won't hurt.
Gotcha. A real little goblin. Wait, a trap.
Easy on your ankles. Are you okay?
I'm going to go with that one. It kind of fits the character a bit better. Let me just change the face one more time. Now I've got the hair and stuff. Look. Actually, that's not bad. Depends on the angle that you catch him at. Face 1. I do think they look a little bit odd. I'm going to go with face 1. And is there any better skin colours? There's lots of greens. Odd shades of green. And deathly vampiric. See, these buttons do not match what we get over there. Okay, I'm going to go with a slightly green looking character. Eye colour. Oh, that's quite striking. Brown eyes. Gotta be brown eyes. Pronoun. Initial backstory. There. Finish. We have Markgfl, the half-elf spy rogue. That's me. No resemblance? It's no resemblance whatsoever, I admit. New character. We need... Oh, do we select him? We select him. In slot 1. In slot 2. We have... Okay, so looks like we're gonna have 4 characters to start the game with. Let's go with... I'm gonna need a cleric for this. We're definitely going to need a cleric. We're going to go with a dwarven cleric, I think. I'd like a fighter as well. We might go for human paladin. We want a dwarf. We want a nice mix of races so we can read all the different runes and letters or whatever else we come across. There's hill dwarf. Constitution +2. +1 hit point per level. Dark vision. We've got snow dwarf. Dexterity +1. Proficient with a heavy crossbow. That might be good for a cleric, actually. +2 to constitution saving throws. Oh, and constitution +2 as well. Wisdom +1 though. That's cleric, isn't it? That is cleric. Going with that. Doesn't matter how hard you try to make them look good. It's always like you're designing them in the dark, but the game has studio lighting. They always look very different when you get into the game as well, I find. No matter what shades and colours you put on, it never looks the same. And one weird thing, I found this when I was playing Elite Dangerous, you customise the colour of your ship. You've got this lovely panel of colours and patterns, and you think, oh, I want that one, and you select it, and it looks a completely different colour on the ship to what it is in the panel. Nothing like what you thought you were getting. And that really annoyed me. Okay, we have a dwarf. We'll go cleric, because we're going to have the wisdom +1. Divine domains. We'll get to see what they can be later on. We definitely need a good old healer cleric. So, you can choose the equipment they start with as well. I should maybe have altered what my rogue started with. We'll take a look at that. Select a deity. Aaron. Let's see. Primordial god of the elements and patron of adventurers, peasants, hermits, and all others who value nature above civilization. The oldest of the Temerian deities, Aaron is the one to whom humanity first prayed while struggling to survive in a hostile environment. His clergy is divided into 3 main branches, each attached to one of powers: fire, ice, and lightning. Einar. Einar is the god of valor and fidelity and the patron of paladins, lawful warriors, and those who bring light to darkness. Church of Einar is organised in 3 orders. Militant order. Shield is an order of protectors devoted to their flock. The Beacon is an order of itinerant preachers helping the communities through which they travel with their strength at arms, their healing skills, and their knowledge of the law. That sounds like it. Absolutely. There's Markgfl, goddess of life and death, patron of healers and embalmers. Okay. With the embodiment of universal duality. Traditionally, she is Aaron's wife. Her cult consists of 2 orders. Order of life. Ragnarok travels the land as healers and defenders. They worship the healing, motherly aspect. I kind of like that because I want this to be a healer character. And the other are avengers and embalmers. Goddess of law and knowledge and patron of judges and lawyers, teachers, librarians and scholars. No, just stop right there. Lawful neutral, neutral good, lawful good. I like the beacon sound of that though, helping the communities through which they travel with their strength at arms, healing skills and their knowledge of the law. Battle. The battle domain grants powerful combat spells. Its cleric can deal damage as well as frontline healing. Law domain focuses on protecting the innocent and punishing the guilty, granting powers and spells to control and tame the unlawful. And the other one was this one, wasn't it? Oblivion. This is some in-depth character creation. It is like the new 5th edition rules. I do like the fact that it's got all this in here. Goddess of death. Nope, life. Focusing on the vibrant positive energy, one of the fundamental forces of the universe that sustains all life and grants unrivaled healing abilities. That's the one, I think. I did consider that. Neutral good is okay. Order of life. All right, well, this is a healer. Let's go with this. Although I did like the sound of that beacon. A tough choice. I think we'll go with this though. Probably an acolyte for a cleric. I would think. You spent your life in the service of a temple to a specific god or pantheon. I think that's right. We're going to go with altruism, lawfulness. They're neutral good, these ones, so we don't have to be too lawful. We'll go with caution again, and we'll go with pragmatism, authority, greed, violence, egoism, cynicism, kindness. We'll go kindness. Maybe this is too much of a good character. I don't know. So what do we want? We want wisdom, strength, and constitution. We should get some good constitution scores on this anyway. No single-digit dice. We don't do those. We are heroes. We're not an average Joe. That would be a fairly average Joe. 15. I would like something a bit bigger. I know I'm being greedy. Give me something exciting, game. Should we go with that? Let's go with that. I'm going to go with that. We've got a spread there. Constitution is going to get boosted anyway. Strength I'll put in there, so let's go that. This is kind of a frontline fighter, but they do have bonuses to hit points anyway, these guys. Charisma doesn't matter. And then dexterity and intelligence. There we go. Who fancies playing as a dwarf then? A dwarf cleric. So we're going to have... We don't have so many class skills to choose from here. Choose 2 skills from history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion. We're going to have religion. This is our cleric. Apparently we're not, because it won't let me pick it. Okay, maybe I've already got that. Then we'll have... persuasion I don't need on this character, so medicine and history, I guess, is it. 1 background language. What's a dwarf likely to speak? They might have learned Orcish. Giant might be more likely. Giants and dwarfs. I'm not sure. You always like playing healing classes? Is cleric in D&D a healer or a warrior? It can be both, depending on how you spec them, the spells that you choose, and the gods and domains and stuff that you pick. They can get up close and wield maces and hammers and stuff like that, so they can be pretty good. As you can see, we start with medium armor, heavy armor, shields, warhammers, battle axes. That must be a dwarven thing. So this should be a nice character. Old Tiger Faust was a Fury Druid in EverQuest 2. I didn't play EverQuest 2 very much. I tried it out. I played a bit of EverQuest 1. Played a Ranger in that. That was quite good fun. Did we pick Goblin? I think we picked Goblin on the rogue, didn't we? All right, I'm going to pick Orcish. I don't think we picked Orcish on the other ones, so... Class cantrips. Oh, nice. Okay. Select 3 to learn. No. No. Oh, okay. Understood. Cantrips are awesome. Because they're just like basic spells that you don't run out of. So. Right. Cantrip. Pick 3. We're going to have Spare the Dying. Touch a dying ally to stabilize them. That's quite good. Sacred Flame for a bit of firepower. Radiant damage. Okay, let's have that. Excuse me. Sparkle. Target up to 3 objects that can be illuminated and light them up immediately. It's like a light spell, I guess. Guidance. Increase an ally's ability checks for a limited time. That's not bad. Resistance. One-time bonus to saving throws. Spare the Dying I'll take, because in case anyone goes down. And I will take Guidance, because if there's a big roll we have to do, then that can be quite beneficial, I think. Actually, that's a pretty good looking... That's better than the image we've got up there. That's a pretty good looking dwarf, I think. I do indeed think it is. So what we need... Have we got any subscribers in chat at the moment? If we have, then just hit the emote button or just choose a random emote of mine. Just so I can see who's here. So I can see who we're picking from. The idea with picking names for this, by the way, we go Twitch subscribers, YouTube channel members, although I've just reset those or reset the options for that. There's not many people become members on YouTube, because it's not very well known about, I think. And then if there's nobody who wants to take those names and places, then we'll put it out to the rest of you guys in chat. So let me just see if we can just change this a little bit. I kind of like the hair and the beard, I've got to say. That is a nice option. Pretty much what I wanted. Right, a different face. It's a little bit hard to see under there. Okay, we're going downhill rapidly here. the face one, that one, or that one, I think, is the best. I wish I could zoom out here. Can I not? WASD? No, nothing. Hey, Tranquil one. The Tranquil one. That's okay. I think Tranquil. I think we're going to go for you. I think you're going to be the Dwarf Cleric. Unless you want to be one of the other characters. And we've got an Elven Mage to come. And one other, which I haven't decided yet. Let's have a look at the beards, actually. That looks warrior-like. And also the face doesn't look quite right with it. Beard. I like that beard. I really like that beard. I like the way that it moves. I know it's not perfect. It's better than the half-elf beard. I'll definitely say that. And the face... Oh, let's go with that. Ooh. Actually, it looks a little bit too shiny. It's a very well-oiled beard. Can we go ridiculous? We can go ridiculous colours. Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay, you... Actually, Tranquil one would be a great name for an Elven Mage. So we'll go with that. Do you want to play a male or female Elven Mage? Age? You mean this is the younger looking face? Holy crap, it is. Iron out some of those wrinkles. Also, I don't think that's the right colour hair. My word, you can have blue-bearded dwarves. It looks pretty good. Shiny green. I do like the colours, I've got to say. Hey, Covenanter. Yeah, it's a lot of character creation. I don't know if you saw the previous bits, but when you go into the deities and the backgrounds and everything else, it is very, very deep. And I like that. It matches the D&D rule set. Let's go with that.
Go on!
Piercing blue eyes. That's nice, actually.
Masterful!
I think I did it.
Hold on to life, friend.
Oh, that's good.
I will kill you.
All right. Okay. Maybe not voice number 1.
You can do it!
We'll go with voice number 2. We'll go with he. We don't have a name for this character. What channel can you sub to on YouTube? You can currently sub to the Markgfl Let's Plays channel, where I put the stream archives up. Options from 99 pence a month. Because here's my reason. Nice low price, and people can happily turn on their ad blockers for YouTube and still feel like they're supporting me for the bargain price of 99 pence a month. And they get emotes and stuff to use in chat. But there's different price options on there. And I'm currently in the process of enabling it for the Mark's Games Reviews channel as well. I meet all the criteria. I just have to make a video announcing it. YouTube want me to do that, and then it'll be turned on there. So if you'd rather sub to that one, then just hold off a little while. So in this case then, as you were first on the stream today as well, Tiger Faust. You have just got yourself the Healing Dwarf position. Select. Cleric of Life. I need healing achievement. Let me just see if I can change this. The face looks really inadequate compared to that one now. Can I, personal? Oh, hang on, let's just put pre-gen on. Let's put that in, select. Right, and then change. And go to personal. Can I not edit this one now? Nah, they're going in. Okay, well, fair enough. We won't notice in game so much. Right then, we're going for... New character going for the Elven Mage. Oh, my chat's paused, sorry. You sub to YouTube GFL. You mean my original Markgfl one with the 49,000 subs, that one? Which is absolutely fine. But, yeah, I don't put any content on there at the moment. I thought about putting some enlisted gameplay and stuff like that on, but I don't know. I'll need to think about it. If I'm going to put anything back on those channels, that channel anymore. But yeah, if you're just on the Let's Play one, that's cheers. That's cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, oh sorry, when subbing, yeah, there's different terminology between Twitch and YouTube. Of course, you can subscribe to the games reviews or to the Markgfl Let's Plays. Only if you want to watch the stuff on there, of course. It does help me out either way. It's always nice to have more subscriber numbers. So, Elven Mage. Did you say male or female? Depends on the way the model looks. We can choose that at the end anyway. We've got High Elf or Sylvan Elf. That would be a great option, I think, for a Ranger or maybe even a Rogue. They get Wisdom +1. We're going to go for a High Elf for the Mage, though, which is very stereotypical D&D, I know, but for the Intelligence +1, it is very good. Tens of people who ruled Solasta for centuries, trained to use magic very early. Nice immunity against charm and sleep and stuff like that. Don't need much sleep. We'll go with that. We can choose male or female at the end. Okay, it's Wizard. I should have done this to start with, but anyway, it's fine. We'll soon get new equipment. Academic, I think that sounds good. 2 passions growing up, history and magic. That sounds absolutely spot on for a wizard. We're going to go with... now, egoism. I can see that being high elfish. Cheers for the hydrate, Tiger Faust. Your cleric advises you to drink. You see, it was a very appropriate choice. Let's see. We'll go pragmatism. Practicality over principles. We're all going to be very pragmatic in this because I like the idea of it. Should we have a lawful one? I could imagine an academic magic user being quite lawful. Yeah, let's go with that. But we will also go with... I don't like playing evil characters. I really don't. Cynicism. Scoff at principles and values. Does sound... I don't know. Let's pick it. Well, I think it just gives a bit of flavour. I don't think it matters too much. And let's go kindness as well. We've got a right old mix here. That's not a bad set of dice to go on. I am very tempted to keep those. I know we've got a single digit one. We need intelligence, constitution, and dexterity. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I'm sorry, I'm going to throw some charisma in there. That's not so good. But a natural 18 roll, and these are good. So, intelligence. You're starting on 19 intelligence. That is excellent. Constitution. Oh, we'll tell you what, we'll put 15 in dexterity because they get +2 anyway. And that in constitution. That's a nice mix. That for wisdom. I could put this in strength, actually. Because that really won't be needed for a mage. With charisma... I don't think charisma will be needed, actually, will it? Ability to interact effectively with others includes such factors. Confidence and eloquence represent a charming or commanding personality. Oh, well, maybe I should. Nah, okay, we'll go with that. It does seem more fitting in. I don't like the character model, but it might look different here, so let's see. You can get 18 and 18. What if I'd moved the dice around differently? I think that's pretty good, though. There's always a bit of randomness when you roll up a character in D&D, so I kind of... When I played Eye of the Beholder back on the Amiga, you could just alter every stat to give you 18 in everything, which I did back then, because it was a pretty unforgiving game anyway, but I kind of like a little bit of character flaw, I think. It just... Otherwise, it feels like you're cheesing the game a little bit. If I'd switched around from intellect to dexterity. Okay. Yes, I probably could. Anyway, it'll be fine. Class skills. We want... you're a scholar. We have someone... We've got a medicine and a religion guy. We'll go history. Makes sense for a scholar. An investigation? Yeah, I think so. I think that works well. Ancestry Languages. We've got someone who can do dwarvish. I don't think we picked giant. Right, I'll pick giant. And 2 background languages. This sounds an ancient language. I'll go with that. And was I going to pick a halfling? I'll pick it anyway. We might go with a halfling character. So, what should we have on this? Annoying bee. The target sees an illusional bee harassing them and has disadvantage on concentration checks until the start of the next turn. That's pretty good. Acid Splash and Acid Bolt. Hold Alt for more info. Saving throw dexterity, a d6 damage, and can be negated. Shadow Armor. 3 temporary hit points for a minute. True Strike. Increase your chance to hit a target you can see. Shocking Grasp. Damage and daze an enemy on a successful touch. You have to do a successful melee touch, though. Can it go on, like, finesse with dexterity, though? A Ray of Frost. Freezing ray an enemy to damage and slow them. That sounds better. It's a D8 damage, inflicts hindered. Move speed -2. Save versus... No, I'll pick that one. That sounds like a good one anyway. Hang on, does my cleric not start with any level 1 spells? Oh, the clerics start with all spells available and you just choose which ones you have to pray for them, don't you? I don't know. I've played so many different editions of D&D, I can't remember what the current rules are. Poison Spray. A D12 damage. That's a cantrip. Well, we're having that. And a Firebolt. Launch a Firebolt for D10. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Do we have any more? Oh, did I actually... No, it's 3 out of 3. Damn, it's gone back to there. So which ones have I picked? I wanted Shadow Dagger, which does D8 damage. Psychic damage. Range 24. Oh, we're having that then, just because of the range on it. And Firebolt. Why has that gone off? Oh, and Ancestry class. Ah, right, that's why I had 4. Okay, there's Ancestry and class ones. I don't think it matters which way we go. The Annoying Bee looked good. We'll take the Ray of Frost. The Acid Spray. Does it have a... Is it like a cone attack? Man, looks really good, that. I bet it's short range, is it? Range 2. That looks very, very short range. Still. It's such an immense amount of damage. We'll give it a go. We want the old magic missile, because that is just excellent. 6 class spells. Mage armor. How long does that last for? 8 hours? Yep. We'll have that. Jump might be really, really good. Increase an ally's jumping distance. Sleep sounds good. Number of creatures to sleep for a limited time. That can be really handy when you are outnumbered. Hideous Laughter. Enemy helpless with irresistible laughter. Have you guys heard of some of these? Because I've played a little bit of 5th edition. I haven't heard of these spells. I haven't heard of Hideous Laughter. A fog cloud. I thought jump would be good for exploring Witcher, yeah. I'm tempted to go with that. I bet there's some parts in the game that you maybe can't get to without that. Thick fog. Creatures inside the fog can't attack outside it. Colour spray. A luminous cone that briefly blinds your enemies. Does it do damage? Just inflicts blinded. Charm person. Makes an ally of an enemy. Considers the caster an ally. And burning hands. A cone of fire in front of you. The thing is, magic missile is so good, you tend to use that for all the slots. I will take jump. Oh, identify? I'll take that as well. Alright, and I've got one more. One more. Charm person's always nice. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's see what we've got. Not quite what I expected, I must admit. The faces don't seem to be an awful lot of difference. What do you think then, Tranquil One? Male or female? Let's try some different hair on here. Ah, okay. That looks a bit better. That's 5. That's not bad. I think... Oh, that's quite a few hairs for this one. No. Ah, that's a good one. Alright, that's a good one. I think they could have drawn and rendered and textured the hairs a bit better. But the actual style is quite good. That's 2. So it's 2 and 5, which I quite liked. Go Dark Elf skin. Shield is a reaction spell. Oh, that one sounds pretty good. I think we're going to go with 2. I like that. That's a good hairstyle. But we can have any... Whoa. Skin tone. That was the wrong one to pick. Elves should be fairly... There we go. That's a good skin tone, I think. For an elf. But the hair colour, we could go... She looks like a character out of Divinity Original Sin now, with these. Fiery redhead. Purple hair. I'm liking these blues. I really like these blues. Let's go with that. She's got Ray of Frost as a spell. We can see sort of an Ice Mage image here. Let's go with that one. Okay, first name. We'll just call you Tranquil, I think. From the family... Oh, we didn't do this for the dwarf character, did we? Red Moon? Bold Eye? Anne? No. It's got to be something I can pronounce. Anne. Norston. Strong Steel. Ragthroknar. Fast Mind. Well, it seems appropriate for the name, so we'll go with that. What else have we got here? Physique. You see too many lines on the character model, unfortunately. Ooh! Put that back. Actually, now we've got the hairstyle. Let's take a look at the faces again. Face 6, face 5. Let's stick with that. It looks good to me.
How tiresome.
That was a lucky hit.
Heave now, all your strength.
Undignified, but necessary. A crude trap.
That one, I think. Oh, that sounded...
You can do it!
It sounded a little bit like a divinity character then. Cool, let's go with that one. We're done. We're good? One of the family. Family 1. Yep. We've got an academic wizard. You're a wizard. Henry. Shouldn't that be Harry? Well, this is a right motley crew. I look the worst. Oh, God. I look the worst out of my gang here. So, I could maybe have one more good fighter. Because I think I'll probably use short bows or something. I'll probably use a long bow, actually, being a half-elf. We've got the cleric. Yeah, I need a fighter. I've only got one thing, so we're going to... Oh, now we've got 2 options here. A paladin or a fighter. Let's have a new character. You vote paladin? I could remake myself. I'm not going to worry about it, though, because I don't think we'll see up close when we go. I think I'm going to go for a human paladin. I do have a character name in mind for this. If no one else, we know the subs present. One of my mods, and you'll see why in a minute. Yeah, go on then. We're going to go for a human paladin. I like playing paladins in D&D, just because they have a nice mix of just good hard combat and spells and things. Do I want him a shield paladin? Javelin? A javelin? Longsword, shield. Yeah, we'll stick with those for now. Right then, Pakri. And we're back to these. Goddess of law and knowledge and patron of judges and... No. Aaron. Primordial god of the elements and patron of adventurers, peasants, hermits. Peasants! He'll like that. He will. All of us who value nature above civilization. Einar. The god of valor and fidelity, the patron of paladins, lawful warriors, and those who bring light to the darkness. The shield is an order of protectors devoted to their flock. Or this one again. An order of avengers and embalmers, where evil tries to pervert the cycle of life and death. The order ensures that the culprits are dealt with and their undead victims return to them. That's serious. Undead, anti-undead character. I don't know. It's going to be a paladin, yes. A paladin. You always wanted to pronounce paladin like Paladin after watching The Dictator. Extra points for the racist cooking show lady. I could make him the beacon, an order of itinerant preachers helping the communities. I'm going to make him, yeah, Einar, an order of the blade. I think. And his background, Pan, a lowlife. A lowlife who was seen. Go on, should we do this? This would be fun. Tough and resourceful. Yes, this sounds more like Pan. Reading the bit about manners are not your strong pursuit. I could see that. Let's go with. Oh, he's never going to speak to me again if I pick the wrong things here. Greed. Values wealth and comfort. Caution. Tendency to take care of one's own safety. Let's go with that one. Egoism. Put oneself, friends, and family. Yes, let's go with that. And then 2 others. Pragmatism, definitely. Maybe cynicism. Violence. We fix our problems with violence. Again, not a bad... Oh, let's roll some dice. I want to roll some dice. I want to see some big numbers come out here. Let's make a fun character. I should have stuck with the first lot, shouldn't I? Don't want too many single-digit scores. If we can help it at all. I'm passing up some good ones. That's kind of average. Let's get something big. I want something big on this character. Something really big. 2 18s. Hey, Tom, how's it going? How's the game looking so far? Well, we've been streaming for nearly an hour, and I'm still in the character creation. You make a character of party of 4 characters, so, and it's in depth. It's proper D&D in depth, which is good. Ooh, 17, 16. We need strength, charisma, and constitution on this. We're getting 18, a 17, and a 15. Gamble! God, I'm going to gamble. I want some big numbers. Achievement unlocked, perfectionist. Yes, I wonder why that's come up. I want 2 big stat scores. Let's get... That could be it. A couple of 17s. Yeah, let's go with this. Otherwise we'll be here all day. So strength. No, actually, let's re-roll that. We can get better than that. That's the one. Strength. Charisma. Constitution. Wisdom. I'm an old school D&D player, so I remember when wisdom was kind of key for a paladin as well. Sounds like your kind of game so far. Yeah, I like it. You get to choose all the backgrounds, the languages, the skills, the various deities for the religious characters. Yeah, it's good. 2 class skills. Athletics might be good for Paladin, I think. Persuasion, intimidation is never a bad thing. Intimidation. I think we're going intimidation on this one. Languages. I think we've got all the languages covered now. Why has it got a little I next to it? Oh, right, okay. Although part of the rule set and valid for role-playing purposes, this element is not used in the Crown of the Magister main campaign. I think I picked a halfling one. So let's go with Elvish. We should have all the bases covered there, I think. Right. Give me a decent looking face. I have no idea what he looks like, actually. I don't think it's like that, though. Alright, that last one. That last one looks as good as any, I think. Do we have... Oh, alright. We have some different origin characters here. We'll stick with this one. Skin tone. Slightly pink. Oh, that one. That one looks... No, it's kind of yellowish. Some of these colours look... I mean, who looks green? I mean, Jesus. I am very, very tempted. This is going to be my first playthrough, yes, and I have seen nothing of the story of this game at all, so I am going in kind of blind to this. I do like the fact that there's no restrictions on skin colours and stuff for any of the races. It's just, you know, just knock yourself out, folks. Go with whatever skin colour you want. He does like to solve problems with violence, does this character, as we picked in the character creation. So maybe we should make him the Incredible Hulk. Or maybe not. No, let's go with that. It's be boring in the end. Some of these hairstyles are just awful. Detect magic on your gear frequently? Is that the only way of like really knowing if you picked up like magic stuff? Yeah, I was thinking of Hulk Smash as well. What is that one? What? Yeah, I picked that one. Orange hair. If I'd go for that, he'll look just like the character that I made him in Divinity Original Sin. King Buddha, thank you for the follow. I'm sure he's going to really appreciate... Oh, hang on. We can get a good beard out of this. What? It's the way the light catches it there. It looks like the jaw's extended down here. I almost think they probably shouldn't have bothered with beards. Because I don't think it really adds... That hair's got to go. That's driving me mad. I think that's the same as my character. It's oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. And the little beard thing waggles, although the hair clips through the armor. I don't suppose any of this matters once we start playing, though, right? So this is my Paladin. He might turn up later as well. I'll add some different hair colour. There, that's pretty good. It's got sort of an Anglo-Saxon look about him, although he's not an Anglo-Saxon person, I'm sure. Let's make him big. He's a paladin. Big and ancient. There's a few worry. We need a few worry lines, I think. Let's go with that.
That was something.
Well done.
Good arms you got.
That one will do. Right. Finish. Select. Deus Vult. That is the gang. Start game. Oh, I hate these things. Just the brightness and contrast until both lines of the 5 sigils are visible, with the leftmost barely visible. When it says barely, I never know how much barely... I mean, that to me is barely visible. I can see a faint outline of it. But I can see the details on it better. There. So, I don't know. I tend to leave these things at default and just adjust my monitor settings. Also, I hate looking at games that are too dark. We'll go with that. I should have maybe put blue eyes on him. A budget Thor. Even if you pick up magic stuff, you won't know until you detect it and identify it. So, will like a detect magic spell just detect anything on your party, or do you have to target an individual piece with a detect magic spell? That would be a pain to do, actually.
Before the cataclysm, there were no